Big news in cyber warfare. The Secretary of Defense has just ordered U.S. Cyber Command to stand down on operations against Russia. But why? And what does this mean for U.S. cybersecurity? Let's try to break it down. So, what happened? The order came down a week or two ago. The reports confirm that U.S. Cyber Command, or CYBERCOM, has been told to halt offensive cyber operations that target Russia. This occurred before the setup confrontation in the Oval Office with the president and vice president toward Ukrainian President Zelensky. And if you haven't seen that, please go check that out. It was wild. And there's links in the description below to support what I'm talking about. But why? Why was Cybercom ordered to halt operations? It's unclear. It's still unclear. It's just speculation at this point. And there's been talk about reducing escalation risks, while of course others, and myself included, worry it's a major strategic mistake. If you're unfamiliar with it, Cybercom, or U.S. Cyber Command, is America's digital warfighting force, and they're responsible for offensive cyber operations, which is hacking enemy networks. Nation states are the only ones that are allowed to do this. If you try to do this yourself or a company does that, that's illegal. They're also responsible for defending U.S. critical infrastructure, as well as disrupting adversary cyber campaigns. They hunt threats, they disable enemy systems, and protect national security in cyberspace. So this order is a big deal. And from what I've seen so far, this does not apply to other agencies. But obviously, there's a lot of risks of this if they truly are standing down. Russia has a history of cyber attacks. So think the SolarWinds attack from a few years ago, election interference, the ongoing Ukraine cyber operations. If Cybercom pulls back, Russia gains a lot more room to operate without some resistance. And also the critical U.S. infrastructure, so think our power grids, think our financial networks, could be left more vulnerable. Some experts argue that proactive cyber defense requires offensive capabilities. If we stop pushing back, are we just waiting for the next attack, potentially on ourselves? This truly goes against everything I know in cybersecurity, the threat landscape, the global threat landscape, as well as items that I teach in my university classes. And it just leaves me with kind of a sick feeling in my gut. But after hearing this news, if you haven't heard it before, or you've been pondering it like I have since I first heard this reported about 3 days ago, what do you think? Is this some sort of smart de-escalation move, or is this really a dangerous decision, as I think? But let me know.